how do we access a decedent's bank account? What happens to the bank account after the owner dies?
Well, that's going to depend on how the owner owned that account. And there are many different ways that an owner can own a bank account, such as it can be a pay on death account, also known as POD. The owner can own it outright alone. The owner can own it jointly with another person, or they can own it in a trust.
Okay, so those are very common ways for people to own bank accounts. And what you can do after this decedent dies is going to depend on which form of ownership. But I just want to get one more thing out of the way. A lot of our clients who've been, let's say, while the decedent was alive but not very healthy, they were assisting the decedent with this account because they had a power of attorney and they were able to do that. That's not going to work once our decedent has died.
Right. So after the owner of the account dies, the power of attorney is no longer valid. And the agent under that power of attorney may not access those accounts anymore. And that is actually illegal. So that means that the agent can't use the ATM card. They can't write a check. They may not access the account online anymore. Not only is that it's illegal, but it's also a breach in their civil duty as agent. And at that point, the agent has a duty to then turn over all the assets to either the executor of the estate or the successor trustee if the decedent had a trust.
Okay. So what you're saying is maybe the agent can do those things. They still have the ATM card. They still could be using it, but it's not legal. So don't do it.
Thank you for joining us today for another episode of Absolute Trust Talk Live. If you enjoyed listening in, then don't forget to subscribe. You can find us on Apple Podcasts or wherever you may listen by searching Absolute Trust Talk. While you're there, we would also love for you to leave us a review. And then why not share your favorite episodes with family, friends, or colleagues too? You can find all of our shows and corresponding show notes by visiting absolutetrustcounsel.com. You'll also find a variety of other free resources, including our ebooks, videos, blogs, presentations, and more. If you need help with your estate planning or administration, we also offer a free discovery call to help get the process started. You can find more information on booking your session by visiting absolutetrustcounsel.com/scheduling. Don't forget to keep an eye out for our next live episode. If you join us for the broadcast, you can submit questions during the show. But if not, don't worry. You can always get in touch with us by sending a quick message to info@absolutetrustcounsel.com. Thanks again for listening. We'll see you soon.